Hey everyone, my name is Katie O'Shea, and today I have two must-read summer contemporary books for you. And this is kind of going to be a review, but mostly just a video about how I really want you to read these books because they're amazing. I've read a lot of books that I, like, but these are two that I really love and that I want to gush about so that you guys will read them. And that is Dangerous Girls by Abigail Haas, and you may have seen me talk about this in like 2 or 3 other videos already because I love it that much. And then the next one is The Geography of You and Me by Jennifer E. Smith, and I also love this one. I actually love all of Jennifer E. Smith's books, but this one might be my favorite so far. So, first I'm going to talk about Dangerous Girls, and this is a book that needs to have so much more hype. This book is seriously incredible. It's a YA thriller, and it's like contemporary. It's set in Aruba, and it's about a group of friends who are on spring break, and one of the friends ends up being murdered, and then the girl's best friend ends up being accused of the murder. And so it's kind of like she's arrested, and then it goes back and forth between different periods in her life, like the trial that's currently happening, because she's on trial for the murder of her best friend, which is crazy. And then flashing back to when she first met the best friend, and flashing back to the spring break trip where everything actually happened and what actually happened the day the friend was murdered. So it's just really cool. It's filled with a lot of secrets, and it's really done incredibly well with the flashing back and forward. The first thing that you read is on the back. Actually no, this is the back is the text message records. There's cool things like this kind of throughout, like their text message records. That's part of the evidence. The first thing that you read is the 911 transcript. From when the friends discover their murdered friend, which is pretty crazy. But yeah. And then there's this inscription at the beginning of the book: "The truth is rarely pure and never simple," by Oscar Wilde. And I think that just captures it so well. This book was so twisty. It just blew my mind at the end. So I want you to read this, and I want you to discuss this with me because not a lot of my friends have read this yet. But it is just seriously so good. I am still thinking about the twist on this one. So read this and let's talk about it. The next book is, as I said, The Geography of You and Me by Jennifer E. Smith, who has written some of my other bookish favorites like This Is What Happy Looks Like, and then The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight, which is a bit of a mouthful. And this book takes place in actually all over the place, but it starts in New York City. And this is really cool because she took the premise of when there was the New York City blackout, and the two main characters get stuck in an elevator during the blackout. And I really thought that this book was kind of going to be about them being stuck in the elevator, but it actually was only the first chapter. They were stuck in an elevator during the blackout, and then they got out. And it's kind of about how one chance encounter like that, one moment of being in one place at one time with someone else can totally set you on a different course. And basically pretty soon after that, the main characters both go their separate ways. The girl main character, Lucy, ends up having to move to Europe with her parents, and then the boy main character, Owen, has to move with his father. So they kind of have this one moment, and then they're kind of split off into different places and totally different geographies. And it's really cute because they don't have social media profiles, or the guy doesn't, at least I know for sure. And so they don't text each other, they don't call each other, they don't Facebook or tweet each other. The only way that they communicate is by sending each other postcards, really. I mean, the girl main character does try to email Owen, but he's just such a slacker and does not email back. I despise people that are I'm too busy to email you back, I can't, whatever. So basically their only means of communication is through sending each other postcards, old school. And there's just something so sweet and romantic about like sending each other handwritten letters and postcards. So it was just such a cute book, and the thing that I didn't realize was that it was set in so many different places. Like you got to see some of, I want to say Edinburgh, Prague, San Francisco, Portland, London, and she just does a really great job at richly describing the different cities, so they're almost like another character in the book, and that's what I love. I felt like I was traveling to so many different places, just traveling all around the world by reading this book, and it was just so cute. So I think that this is the perfect kind of summer contemporary. This one, okay, I said these were summer contemporaries, but this one's really more of a thriller, although it's a good summery one too. So yeah, whatever you're in the mood for, something like romantic and sweet, or something like murderous and thrilling and mysterious, or read them both. So let me know if you guys have already read either of these, and if you have any recommendations on other summer contemporary books that I should read. I love summer contemporary books, so let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you are new so that I can see you back here again. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.